Welcome to my first. Oh my goodness, this is too bright. The glare. I'm sorry. I am new at this. This is my first time, so bear with me, okay? And welcome to my first live stream here on YouTube. And just in case this is your first time stopping by, it is my weekend birthday. So I will say cheers to all of you. And I don't know if we should go ahead and start or wait a couple of more minutes to see. Oh, by the way, I am here with my son Valentino and Shanoy. So we are going to do, I guess we'll wait a couple of more minutes, but let me tell you what we're going to do today. And it's going to be a champagne cake. This is the little champagne bottle here that I purchased. I am going to butcher this word, so bear with me. It is Venvue. Oh goodness, I'm already butchering it. Oh, I don't speak French, so let's see here. Venvue, I don't know. I'm not even going to try. I don't want, in case some French person sees this video, they'll be like nodding their head saying, no, why? But anyway, so this is what we're going to be doing or using. And then, well, I guess we'll go ahead and start. So I am going to be using a 4-inch foam. Let me open this up here. And I already have everything already pre-made because I don't want to take too long for you guys, board you. But I will tell you what and how I made it, in case you guys want to make this yourselves. So, all right. I'm going to use this, and this is like these, almost like, I guess you want to call them lacy Susans. I don't know. And then foam. I did have some tape on here, but magically disappeared. And of course, when you are live, this is what happens. Unexpected things. Anyway, so I am going to frost this up. Now, this is a plastic cake board that I purchased, and then I went ahead and added a cardstock on it, and it has some glitter. I don't know if you can catch that or not. I think you can, and you can see the little bubble there. But anyways, I used some Mod Podge, and then I just went ahead and just laid it on there, and then it sticks just fine. So anyway, so we're just going to put that on top of that like that, okay? And then we're going to add some of my bakes on there. So we are going to go ahead and frost this. Now, I am using lightweight spackling. To me, this is so far the best because it's very light and it's so easy to use. Now, I wanted to keep this white, so I added some pearl white here, and it gives it some glare to it. It's not, I don't really know if you can see or not, but it did not take really the full whiteness of it because that's what I was trying to still aim for. So anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and just mix this up. Let me place this out of the way and just add a little bit more. Oh, and before I continue, if the lights behind you are too much for you, let me know and I'll go ahead and shut those off for you, okay? I just thought that would be cute. There's a little birthday sign there. And I will not tell you how old I am because well, if you're a woman, you will know why. We don't like to reveal how old we are. Anyway, and this is so weird, because usually have music in the background, and right now it's just so quiet. The only noise I hear coming is from the fan above me. But anyway, I wish there was. Well, my kids are here, So, but anyway, it's I saw something there. I think it's no, something about true. Anyways, but yeah. So like I said, I have Valentino and Chanel here, and if you guys have any questions, let me know and they'll read them out to me because I obviously won't be able to read them while I'm doing this. Anyway, so really didn't take much effort to this. Just add whatever paint you want to add to it. And don't forget to like the video. Thank you. Exactly. Don't forget to like this video. So go ahead and give it a thumbs up. All right. Um, so, and if you hear any, like I said, any noise in the background, it's just the kids. Anyways, you okay? Okay. So, like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and just air this. Now, normally when I do this on my videos, I really don't like I hurry up because I don't want you guys to get bored watching every little thing that I'm doing. So I try to skip all of that, edit all of that out. But because it's live, we don't have a choice. But anyways, you're going to give us a tour of. It went off too fast.
It says, "Are you going to give us a tour around your craft room?"
Well, when it's organized, then I'll go ahead and do that. It's just some places, if you're a crafter, and this is from every crafter, our craft rooms are never clean and neat, and as much as we try our best to do that, there's always a mess, and yeah, it might look neat and clean in the front, but behind, it's just everywhere. There's glitter and what have you, but yeah, just give me maybe 3 months so I can clean it up. Then I'll give you a tour. Anyway, but if you're planning to do this, which I hope I do inspire you to do, so you don't necessarily have to do what's in the middle because we're going to cover all of that up. And so, but yeah, so Magdalena, oh goodness. I saw that you typed something, but it
says
disappeared too fast for me.
Maybe in your next live video.
My next live video, what? The crafting?
Tour.
The tour, I mean? Yeah, okay. Then I'll probably do that in 3 months.
And Oscar says happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Oscar. Thank you. So now we're just going to go ahead and just do this. Now, this part right here does really take me the longest because I am very picky with it and I want it to be smooth and try not to have any lines in here. But what I am noticing with this paint that I added, it's actually making this look more, and it makes the texture of it look like whipped cream. This is very, very soft. So I did not expect that, and in a way I kind of like it because, like I said, it's easier to work with. But I don't. I guess there's pros and cons from it. Which the con right now will be that it's way too soft, and it just means that I have to layer much more than what I like to add to when I do one of these fake cakes. But anyways, yes. So let's see here, guys. Again, if you have any questions, so Valentino can read them out to me.
She was asking, do you have any upcoming projects?
I do. Actually, I have quite a bit. In the chalkboard behind me, I write all of the projects that I want to do. But of course, because of work and life, sometimes it's hard to get around to it. And yes, I do have a lot of projects. I am already working on 4th of July. So hopefully I should have that out within a couple of days and then, go from there. This whole week I did not put up a video. Sorry about that, guys. It's just that I was preparing myself for today because I didn't know what to expect. So mentally is what I was doing with that time. Didn't want to get too excited over it because you never know. And then Want to make sure I had everything I needed, and praying pretty much every day that it would not rain, or if it rained, that it would not thunder because it is in the forecast for today. So I am hoping that this goes well, and if it does rain and power goes out and what have you, you will know why. There's supposed to start storming later. Sometime actually, I think I heard around 8 or 9. I don't know. If that's the case, then I don't have nothing to worry about. But trying to stay positive. Yeah. So just trying to get this, and this is taking a little bit too long, which is again why I don't like. I don't show you guys this entire thing. I try to, when I do the videos, I edit them and then try to speed up because I don't want you guys getting bored and just seeing me try to frost this cake. Now my hands will get dirty. I am not a baker, so this is always a challenge for me.
This is your first time doing the cake?
Fake?
Mm-hmm.
No. So you would think I would have this packed down, right? But no. This is not the first time. And
would you ever do like
this is why.
would you ever do like a designer cake, like a brown cake that says like Michael Kors?
I did. Well, I did the Tiffany.
Oh.
Oh, see, that tells you he is not watching my videos.
I don't see it.
Nice, and that's my kid.
Where's it at?
It's right there, in the corner.
Oh.
Okay then. Yep. Well, guys, there you go. If your kid is the same way, that doesn't remember half of the things you do, don't be mad. Don't be. Oh.
Where's the Mackenzie thing at?
No, Mackenzie, I haven't done. I would love to do a coach, or perhaps Mackenzie, something like that. But an actual like purse thing. But I still have to, figure it out how I want to do it. Because if you guys want to know where I get my inspirations, a lot of them, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be straight up front with you. I get them from Pinterest, but I don't look at the fake bakes that other people do. I look at the actual foods that people, caterers and chefs and all of that, that they make and they post on there and what have you. And that's where I get my inspirations from, that turning something real into something fake. And I do see that a lot of people do make a lot of what everybody else does. It's like the same thing over and over. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but me personally, I love to go a little bit outside of that zone and try to make something different. Not that I'm saying that I have never done anything that someone else has also have already made, but that, if in case you want to know, that's personally what I like to do is get ideas from there and then try to see. I also check to make sure if anyone else already did it, and if they did, that's great, awesome, but that's in case you want to know. And as you can see, this is taking way too long to add this frosting. But
Someone's asking, do you have any birthday wishes?
do I have any birthday wishes? Well, of course I do. I have so many, The first one, and I don't know if it'll sound too, what is the word I'm looking for? I'll tell you. It's of course, I'm sure everybody else's wishes, for people to get along, to be happy within themselves. But outside of that, not to get old. Yeah, I know, that's probably.
Asking, would you do a collaboration with another YouTuber?
Of course I would. I mean, that I'm sure would be every YouTuber, creator out there dream to be able to collab with someone else, you know. Um, so if there's anybody out there that wants to do a collab with me, yeah, hit me up, you know. I would love to do that. Now that, thank you for reminding me, Chanel. I don't know where my hits was at, but I want to give a shout out to Breeze Way, nice lady that I met that she's following me too, and you know, she was nice enough to mention me on her page, on not her page. I'm sorry, on her channel. Um, she just started, you know, getting her channel up and what have you. Um, but yeah, you know, and actually, you know, her and I have been talking, you know, about doing some type of collab, you know, in the near future. So we'll see. So guys, we'll let you know how that goes. All right. So here's my cake. Now I let this sit and dry. Perhaps I should have had one already made. So you know, for dried. But because I did not, and not my head, not in its right right now. Anyway, um, totally forgot to do that. Totally. And I know I'm gonna hear it later from my sister. But anyway, I'm sure she'll forgive me. So okay, now for video purposes, and well, we do have an hour, and I'm not gonna let you guys let this dry for an hour. We're just gonna be very careful, and I'm gonna place this on top of there, and all right. So this is how you're gonna know that this is my first time, and that I thought that I was ready for it, but I just, yeah, this is why it's live. I just noticed that I did a big no. I forgot to make the hole for this onto my cake. Anyways, oh Lord. Okay, that's okay. We're all human, right? So let's make a mess out of this. Okay, so I'm gonna get a knife here. I'm gonna put these back on. And this is gonna be fun, yeah. Okay, I know, Linda. I know you told me to do this before. I know. All right, so I guess, like I said, you know, you don't really have to cover the whole thing, but I just went ahead and I wasn't thinking, you know. So I'm still a bit nervous, guys, because like I said, this is my first time doing this, and I'm just gonna make this here. Going to actually make a hole in this didn't cross my mind, and I was going to do this with you guys, you know, but well, it happens, right? All right, now I also thought about just placing it up here, but because of the stuff that I'm going to add to it, it's the dimension, not the dimension, but it's going to be the height of it. It's not going to go well. So I'm going to try to make a hole in there, and I'm going to lay it this way, so it won't be off too much. Now, here I go.
No one's gonna say it looks good so far.
Oh, thank you, Zena.
And Noah.
And Noah. Well, we'll see. Yeah. Again, this is perhaps why it's always best to. Oh my Lord, Jesus does not want to. Guys, I am new at this. Bear with me, and I don't mean by fake baking. I mean by making live videos. But yeah, if you think this is funny, give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe, because there's more of this to come.
Nina says we all learn from our mistakes. Good thing that you're here teaching us how to fix something that we forget.
Oh, thank you. And there's my phone buzzing there. Sorry about that, guys. Can you grab that? I don't know if that was too loud or not. All right, so this I usually stand up for something like this, but this is not. Me sitting down is actually making it harder. Yes, and we all do learn from our mistakes, and it's obvious that I have learned from this one. So, oh my Lord. If anybody knows how to do this without a knife, please somebody let me know so I can do this quicker. Perhaps if I would use my, oh, wait a minute, I think I got it. Oh, hold on. Ah, there. Let's see here. And I'm gonna need more, but, okay.
Someone just said happy birthday again.
Oh, thank you. Who said happy birthday? Oh, okay. Well, thank you. My son is telling me I can't see. Some of these do come up pretty quick, so I'm not able to see it. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am so happy to still be here, that the Lord gave me another year, and hope for many more. Okay. I hope this noise is not irritating. Oh, goodness. Okay, so note to self. Next time, if I do a live video, I'll make sure that I get everything, I'll do everything twice.
Oh, it's Colin and Alondra.
I'm sorry?
Colton and Alondra saying happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Cohen and Alondra. Oh, my goodness. It does not want to come up. Okay, this is... This would have been a part where I would have edited all of this out if I was recording this. So you guys wouldn't have to sit there and see me try to make a hole in this foam. Okay, I think we almost got it. Perhaps by the time I finish taking all of this out, it will be dry. Alright, so okay. No, still more. See, if I grab it over here, it's going to
Smear.
Yeah. So, alright guys, if you do attempt to do this, please be careful using the knife. So I would hate for you guys to cut yourselves. And this is actually very, very dangerous to do. Okay. It's looking like a hot mess. But don't worry about this, because we will fix that.
Alondra and Colin say that they're here spiritually.
Aw, thank you. You guys are sweet. Alright, so there you go. I think that's good. It's standing still. But we're going to glue this onto our board here. So we should be fine. Alright. Okay, so let's get this out. So here, I'm going to show you how this looks like. Big hole there. But that's okay. We're not going to see that because we're actually going to cover all of that up. Alright, so now I got this. This is the first time I'm going to use this felt foam. I normally use hot glue for it, but I want to try this out to see if it's actually going to stick on this. I'm going to just... And then I am going to start adding everything else to it. So let's see how this works out. I don't know if you guys... Okay, this is... Because I know that if you use hot glue, it will melt your foam. No, this thing is hard to come out. Okay. And, oh, better. Alright. There we go. We'll just grab this, place that here. We'll have that sit there. Move this out the way.
Lena said it's nice how you have your son there help you with your first live.
Yes, he's a pro at this. He has his own channel and he knows what he's doing. So I asked him and he said yes without thinking twice about it. And it's not the first time. He has helped me in the past as well. If you guys have not seen that video, go and check that out. And so has Shanoid. They both did a milkshake, was it?
I did a Starbucks.
A Starbucks, yeah.
I
And
did
then
the milkshake.
Valentina, you did the Oreo milkshake, yes. Okay.
Oscar says, since you have experience with designing fake bake, do you think it would be similar to designing real baked things, assuming some of the tools you used are used for real baking?
Yes, it would be, but I would not dare myself.
You wouldn't have to bake. Probably just design the cake.
Design, yeah, but I mean, yeah, we're talking about actually baking it, or just designing it, because if that's then yeah. If you want to reply to that. Anyway, okay, so now I'm just gonna hopefully that should stay there. So yeah, all right, so there we go. Now we got this here, and you know what, guys? I want to see if I can lift this up a little bit higher for you so you can see as I start adding some of the stuff that I made. Now I went ahead and made pre-made all of these goodies that I'm gonna place up here, and I made some macaroons here, and the colors that I actually chose for my macaroons is this champagne, and then I also used this baby pink pearl color, and I also did this rose gold or rose. It's like metallic colors, all three of them. So then here's the macaroons, and then I got some other ones here, and then I did all three colors, and we're just gonna go ahead and add because I wanted to keep with the same color of the bottle. I also have some candy bars here and different colors as well, and then I got these little balls that are, I think they're called table scatters. You can find these at the Dollar Tree. I think Walmart has them too. Hobby Lobby, craft stores. And then I got these candies. Now I ate the real ones. And the only thing I did was I just got some foam balls, and then some just white ones, and I put them in there. Replace those with that, and we're gonna add these to this, and then just the rest of the white little foam balls. I went ahead and paint them the three colors that I have here. So we're just gonna add these now because the what do you call it? The spackling is still a bit moist. We can just go ahead and add these, and that would hold it. But if you want to make sure that they're double secure, then we can go ahead and add hot glue to it. Now, before I do that, I'm actually going to add my frosting, and I went ahead and just for this color, it's light pink, and I'm just going to go ahead and just add it around and on the sides on the bottom. But before I do that, I'm going to raise this up, so just give me a minute while I get my other one. And again, sorry if I'm not prepared. I thought I was, and it's actually hidden back here. And if you guys can see my mess down here, I am sorry.
Oscar said you should try designing a real cake just for fun once. You like to see the outcome.
I'm not actually baker, a real baker. Well, you know what? I think I might. I think I will, because I love a challenge, and I'll challenge myself to do that. All right, I hope you guys can see there better. Okay. So, now, for this, I think I probably will be standing, but if I stand, then you won't see me. So I'm going to just start doing that. Let's see here. Here I'm going to be using tip 1M, and that is the big star there. And then in case any of you want to know where I get some of my supplies, is either Hobby Lobby or Amazon. On my other videos, I left there in the description where you can get them, where I have purchased mine. And all right, so let's start the only thing I notice about this. Is that, there we go. This comes up. Doesn't want to stick half of the time. Doesn't want to stay, I mean. Okay, I have to be very careful the way I spin this, because I'm afraid that that bottle might fall out. Now, if you're wondering, am I going to leave that bottle in there when I'm done? I will, for about a day. And then I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to drink it. And then I'll put it right back. I'll do what my mom used to do. She used to trick us when we were young. And she would, not like 9 or 10 years old. No, I'm talking about like we were in our teens, 20s. And she would like pour out whatever liquor was in the bottle that someone would leave behind. Or she would bring. And she would add iced tea. And then she would trick a lot of people. You know, she would always ask, oh, do you want some? Or someone would ask, hey, can I have some? Sure. You know. And then, of course, they will find out that it was iced tea in there. And the looks of it, I think I'm going to have to mix more of this spackle because it doesn't look like it's going to go, that I have enough in here. Guys, I hear thunder. So, again, if I lose signal, you already know why. So.
Stella says she loves it.
Oh, thank you, Stella. I'm running out. Yeah. Okay, now this part down here at the bottom, you don't necessarily have to do this to it. You can leave it like that and just add, you know, but, you know, because this is large, you know, I want to try to cover as much as I can. So, which is why I'm going to try to do it. Go all the way around. And I guess I'm going to have to mix more. Yep. Alright, so I guess I didn't. Okay, so looks like I ran out, so again, I'm gonna have to mix more, but that's okay. Let's see here. Again, excuse me. No, I normally had some. So I am going to. I need some. Shinoy, if you don't mind, back there, you can give me one of those containers where I can mix. Sorry, guys. If you have any questions, you know, I'm more than happy to answer them now while I am waiting. This is, I want to say the my biggest fan. Okay. They're right in the corner, please. Perhaps in another video, you'll see them both. Because I don't know if they want to come on right now. They're a bit shy today. Okay, so this is the lightweight spackle that I like to use. I have used others and they're too grayish looking. This one is very fluffy and white. I don't know if you can tell or not. See, there you go. And I love that it's so easy to work with. Extremely easy. So I just need to mix this. Okay. See, I thought I mixed enough, you know, for this cake that I was going to do here, but I guess I didn't. Let's see here. Sorry if I came out of camera, you know, I'm so sorry. I was really hoping not to do that. Okay. Alright, so just add some of that in there. Mix this up. Perhaps I added too much. I think I added too much.
I'm shot. Who's shot?
Sorry guys if the camera's moving turning pink. And at times I do feel like I should go and make the real thing. But that would only mean one thing. That means I would have to turn on my oven. And in order for me to do that, that means I have to clear up my oven because I'm actually using it for storage. Yeah. Alright, so that looks good. We'll use the same bag here. And then we can continue with adding the rest of our stuff. So, let's see here. Okay. Well, at least try to. Okay. Yeah, maybe next time I'll play some music in the background so you guys can hear that too.
So he says, what or who encouraged you to start your YouTube journey?
Say that again?
Who or what encouraged you to start this YouTube journey?
Alright, like I said, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It actually was a dare. Talking with someone one time and they just blurted it out, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And then after I started thinking, I'm like, wait, what did I just agree to? And I was like, oh my gosh. And so then I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. You know, it's not that I'm saying that I do not enjoy this, because I do, you know. It's just, I was always, how should I say? I'm more, well, perhaps now you probably don't believe it, you know, because I'm on here, but very shy person. And this actually made me come out of my comfort zone. And so I was like, you know what? Heck with that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. And believe it or not, you know, I don't regret it, you know, and I do thank that person every day that, that I was, you know, look what's happening here. That I was challenged to do this, you know, so I hope that answers your question. But that and that I love, my passion, number one passion is decorating. And I came across a lot of videos where people were doing fake bakes, and that caught my attention. And I was like, you know what, I can do that. And because of decorating, I thought, you know, this would be a great way to also decorate my kitchen, my displays, you know, for Christmas, for Easter, for Valentine's, and what have you. And I just the more I would see and the more I would do, the more I would fall in love with. And also stress reliever, you know. So I just went ahead and went for it, and now look at me, here I am. So then I hope I got, you know, that I am able to inspire you to do this, or perhaps to do anything that you are passionate about. All right, so now that I went ahead and added the frosting all the way around, there I did not get, because that is actually already at the edge. But here you go. Now we're gonna add our macaroons, and the macaroons these I'm just gonna add them wherever, you know, just place them, try to mix them all up together.
Colin says, what holiday is your favorite to make fake bakes for?
I would say Christmas. Christmas is my number one holiday, you know, because of the lights, and, you know, it just makes me very, very happy. And I don't know if y'all saw some of the ones that I first made was, what was it? The penguin with the igloos, and I made, oh my goodness, I can't remember the others. But you know, if you go back there in my listing of videos, you'll see the others that I've made, and you know. So yes, it would be Christmas. You know.
Someone says, when did you start fake baking?
When did I start fake baking? I would say like, well, before my channel, I was doing it, because like I said, I saw a lot of ladies doing that, and I was doing it privately. But and when I started the video, well, the whole channel, it was like probably 4 or 5 months after I got the channel going that I just went ahead and I stopped doing everything else and just started with the whole fake bake and just stay there, because I just chose for that to be my main thing. Yes.
What would you say is the biggest project you have, and what's the smallest project you've had?
What is the biggest project I had? Would be this cake sitting right over here, and that is the biggest, because that took me the longest. And as you can see, all the other ones that I have back here, they're smaller size, which is something that I prefer doing because it's easier to handle. With this right here, it's big. Don't get me wrong, I love it. It's just I don't know. I think it's too big. It took too long because I like to start a craft and I like to hurry up and finish it. I don't have patience for it. I do have patience when I'm doing it, but because I want it to be done so right away, so I try to hurry up, and that's why I stick with the little ones. But when I do something big like that, and it took me, oh my God, at least I would say almost 4 to a week, 4 days to a week to do it, to finish it. And that's because I kept thinking, like, what else can I add to it? What else, And my whole idea of doing that was the Candyland. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe I would have continued going if I would have not stopped myself. It kind of feels like the cake. I don't want to know. I don't know if I should say it or not, but yeah. Anyways, it's very colorful. I love it. I love that it's very colorful. That I give it. I love that I was able to use my rainbow that I had just learned how to do, and I place it there. But I hope that answers the question.
Alondra wants to know, who's hotter, Johnny Depp or DiCaprio?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, it's very.
Say that again.
Who's hotter, Johnny Depp or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Okay. Well, I guess it all depends on what age we're talking about. Who's hotter? I don't know. Who do you think is hotter?
Zena wants to know, what's the hardest project you've had?
What is the hardest project?
Was it that one?
No. You know what? I guess you could say it's the hardest because it took me the longest, but I think this one is the hardest. This one. This one that I'm doing right now, because I feel like I have to hurry up for you guys, yeah, so I'm gonna leave it as this one is the hardest one, because like I said, when I'm not doing this, well, because I never done this live, if I don't like something, I just take it apart and then I redo it, and so I just read that. Leonardo, okay, all the way. Anyways, but because I can, and this is live, so I feel like, okay, this is why you're seeing me do the mess ups, and but in a way it's good because if you want to do this, you're gonna see that no one's gonna get it right, and no one's perfect. If they go around saying, "Oh, I am," I never make mistakes, that's not true. So, yeah, I would say this one because I am actually showing you guys what I'm doing, and I cannot edit. So yeah, this would be the hardest. And here's the thing: if I do something and I don't like how it looks, I'll take it apart and then I'll redo it again. If I forget to add something, well, I'll take it apart and do it again, and I edit that, and you guys don't see that because, again, I don't want to bore you guys with it. But I'm gonna let you know something right now that I just noticed that I did, and I'm not gonna do it but I will tell you what I did wrong. Um, I was planning to add, um, not frosting, but like a syrup type dripping down the cake, and I just realized it. I just realized that I did not add that to it. I just looked at this, and this is what reminded me that I forgot to do that too. So there you go. This is the hardest because I cannot take this apart because you guys are, watching this, and that and it will take too long. But hey, I think it still looks nice. I'm still loving how it's turning out. Um, so maybe in the next video I'll do that dripping of the icing.
Which project do you think you invested in the most? That cost the most?
Uh,
Was it that one too, or not?
that one I used a lot of foam in that one.
Didn't
So
you make?
I think this one. I think that one because I did use a lot.
I thought the biggest one was the Mackenzie Childs reef thing.
Oh no, that's project. Yeah, no, then that's project. But we're talking about fake bake, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
Um, but I think that one perhaps because I did use a lot of foam. Like I said, in the foam that I use is like that air foam, and in the little packs. So I just like grab a little bit of that and mix it in with the white, uh, and then so far I have used a lot of that white foam. I personally love it because to me it works much better than the what is it called, the other one, the magic clay. Uh, Somebody correct me if I'm getting it wrong. Um, but yeah, I believe that one would be it for me, you know. Um, but I don't know. What do you think? Should I continue adding more to it? What do you guys think? Should I add more? Is this enough? I still have plenty here, so you know what? We're just gonna keep adding more. Um, so yeah, it's I would say that one for sure is the most that I have spent money on because this clay goes pretty fast, you know. When you do many projects, of course. All right, so should I keep adding more or? Because I think I'm running out of space here. Let's put one of these candies there. And then we'll get one of these little. This is actually like waffles, but they're from. So what I did is I just added a little bit of the
Spackle?
no, not the spackle.
Magic clay?
No, the plaster of Paris.
Oh.
I just added a little bit, and then I got these little cookies looking. So let's see, this is the last one that I have. So I guess I'll just add that there.
Have you ever thought about selling your projects or fake bakes?
Have I ever thought about selling?
Mhm.
No, because again, I said, I do this for my own displays, for holidays and what have you. But if somebody says, hey, how much will you sell it? I'll buy it. Yeah. Okay. Who's gonna say no to money? And then to know that one of your fake bakes are out there, that's an honor, So.
Which holiday is probably the hardest to fake bake for?
Halloween.
Oh, there he is.
Halloween will be the hardest because one is not one of my main holidays, and two, I actually did a big size cake, and it was the three witches from the Hocus Pocus, the three sisters, Anderson sisters, and I mean that I think was probably my longest, but no, there's no video or anything like that. And this was before I started my channel, and yeah, I think that was the longest because I have to redo it over and over and over, and then I was trying to do a 3D face on each of the sisters. So yeah, I have pictures of it, but there's no video. This was again before my channel, before I started the channel. All right, and I think think that's it. I think I am done. So I am going to add a little bit more of this spackle right here on the side because some of it did come off when I was trying to cut a hole in there. And you probably can see that right there. And then that's it. I am not using any glue, hot glue to this because first this is still wet so it can still hold some of that. But if you plan to do this, go right ahead. It's totally up to you. It's going to be your own. And there. So I'm going to try, I'm going to use this to try to see if I can squeeze some of that. And here's another thing. I am actually leaving this out in the air, and this is going to dry up quick. But if you want this not to dry up on you, try to cover everything up. So this way you can continue using it at other projects and what have you. Yeah. So, all right. What do you guys think? Do y'all like it, or should I not do this again? Is it too much?
How much would you say this cost, or would cost someone to do this?
How much would this cost?
That particular one, yeah. If someone else wanted to do something like it.
Oh, well, a lot of this stuff, no, it looks incredible. Thank you, Noah. A lot of this stuff I already had in hand. So the only thing I had to go purchase was the bottle and the foam, which like I think it was on for $8, but then I used like a 30% off discount at Michael's. So, and like I said, everything else. Oh, and besides the candies that I bought, but that I got for $3 at Publix. And I would say under $20 because like I said, I already had a lot of this stuff, and then whatever I didn't have, of course, when I go and purchase my whatever I'm going to use, I make sure that they are either on sale or I can get a coupon, because this stuff can get expensive, especially if you do a lot of these craftings,
Of all your fake bakes, which color do you use the most and which color do you use the least?
Well, I use white the most. I try to stay away from like really dark colors, and I guess that's why I don't really necessarily do Halloween. Not that there's anything wrong with those colors, but I like more light, bright colors. They look more happy. Yeah, cheerful. Exactly. So. Yes. Okay. And guys. Okay, so it looks like I got 6 more minutes with you. So if you have any more questions, please let me know. So Valentino can ask me, or for you, can read them for me. And this is actually already drying up.
So you done cakes, cupcakes, cookies. Is there a dessert or sweet food that you have not done yet?
I have not done. There's this YouTuber. She does a lot of these. What do you call, like these cakes that, like Hostess and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's really good. I do like how they come out. And I think that's the only thing that I really don't make. I do want to one day, perhaps. When, I do not know. Maybe I'll try it sometime in Christmas. But that would be it, well, of course, there's a lot more that I would like to do. So, all right, I think that's.
Alondra says you should do a strawberry shortcake.
I should do a strawberry shortcake. Okay, and oh wow, guys, I didn't thought that I was gonna be able to do this within an hour, but I am very, very surprised that I managed to get this done for you guys. And again, there you go. It's all done. So, well, I I think this is my second best. My best, my favorite will be the Tiffany, of course, and I think this would be the second. Or perhaps this would be the first. I really love how this came out, and I love all the colors that I use. I think this is, yeah, this is out there. Yeah. So, anyways, I got what 3 more minutes with you guys. So, if you have those questions, keep sending them. I can answer them for you here, and I will tell you the truth. But no more questions about who's cuter than who, because I don't know if I want to answer that question. Anyways, so all right.
Which craft store do you visit the most?
Which craft store do I visit the most?
Which is the most reliable, I guess you say?
Right now,
Or do they each have their own pros and cons?
they each have their own. It used to be Michael's, but recently Michael's has changed a lot because they stopped putting a lot of things out there that I've noticed. So right now it's Hobby Lobby and Joann's. Who has more coupons? Joann's. Who has more items? Hobby Lobby. But Hobby Lobby, obviously, they have like a set where certain week is only one thing, and then the next week is another thing. So you can't go just on one trip and buy everything that you need. You have to go like every other week to get either if it's a paint sale 1 week, the next week it'll be the glue. And this is it's a smart way, but it's also a tricky way because they get you to spend more, because you can never go to Hobby Lobby and just get the one thing you need. Well, at least I know I can't. So whenever I go there, I try my best to just grab what I need.
Have you ever gone to a craft store and didn't like the way it was?
What do you mean?
Like you go to Hobby Lobby, Michael's. Have you ever gone to like a smaller one or a different?
There's those are the only
ones?
three. Yeah. There used to be another, but they went out of business, and I haven't heard. Moores, I think. M something Moores. I can't remember their names. The name, but yeah. Yep. So. All right, guys. So I guess I'm gonna start saying my goodbyes because we have come to the end of this live stream. Is this even considered as a video? Anyway, right now it's not, but it will be once I upload this. For those who weren't able to stop by and say their hellos. But still, I would like to thank all of my subscribers who did manage to get a chance to go online, and say hello and wish me happy birthday. And for all the questions, thank you. And so I guess I'll say again my goodbyes. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. I really hope you love this birthday fake bake that I did for you. I love it, and if I did inspire you, thank you. And until the next time, stay safe, be kind. Bye. Oh, by the way, cheers. Salud. Bye. Okay, whenever we can figure out how to shut it off.